Howdy y'all, Mach 1 Fireman here. Welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. This is episode number 6, I believe. And if you remember in last episode, we went to save Coyote, and we did so. We saved her, we killed Stevie J and a couple of his dogs, and made it back to the Seamstresses Union. We also got the gems, which is what Coyote had gone to Stevie J's place to retrieve for some other guy. So we have made it back to the Seamstresses Union with Coyote, who is very injured. Her arm's all screwed up, her face is all screwed up. So here we go. Mrs. Kubota is tending bar herself when Paco Walk carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet, fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of wet spackle, and there's something new in her eye. Fear. This woman is face down hellhounds, but the sight of Mrs. Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? That's a tough woman right there. I'm sorry, Miss Kubota. I had a run that went bad. Yeah, I should say so. So Kai, I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It will only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. Hi, Miss Kubota. My apologies again. Whatever. Hi. Cherry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Miss Kubota, I can't afford a cyber arm. I'm aware of your financial situation. When you're healed, we will discuss the concept of Geary, the debt of honor. Now go, bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Tough woman. More karma. Heck yeah. Love me some karma. Uh-oh. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head towards you. Domo arigato, Mr. Domo arigato, guy. That girl is precious to me. If it is not often that we see acts like this in the Barrens. You have performed a great service to my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this rumination. Some money. Take this as a show of respect. This looks like my kind of place. Wiz, I see you use a bunk. I'm honored. Thank you. You are most welcome, and I offer you more than simple logic. Hey. You'll find that there is more to the Union than meets the eye. Is it a transformer? There we go. Below is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyber dock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. This place is a safe house too, cyber dock? You are quite the entrepreneur. Indeed. Normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of the facility, but as I said, you are family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play GAFFC on the piano. All right. There we go. All right. Sweet. New objective, optional. Meet all the black market vendors in the safe house. That I think I can do. New objective, find the med bay in the safe house. Yep, I can do that too. I'm reading my objectives up here. All right, let's talk to Miss Kubota again. Possibly. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of lag. Why? Oh, why am I getting lag? This is ridiculous. Must be my computer. try to do too many things at once, I guess. How else how else may I be of service? Is Mr. Delilah here tonight? That's the guy we got the gems for. Yes, he's in the back bar. That's usually where he does business. Okay, thank you. You mentioned Coyote's Crusade. What is it? She grew up in the Royale, but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. He came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to the sim chips and became addicted to BTLs. Coyote has been tearing her way through chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. If you don't mind... Yep. I'm a former runner. Now I provide safe haven and a marketplace for runners who need a trustworthy place to congregate and do business. Are any Johnsons or fixers here tonight? In addition to Mr. Delilah, you may wish to speak to Van Gross. He is often stage-side. Van Gross is most often a receiver of found articles, but he occasionally has work. I'll be going now. Thank you very much. All right, anybody talk to here? No. All right, there we go. That's a little bit better. Another round! So, what did she say? All right, Van Gross. I don't want to talk to him yet. Yeah, we'll go talk to him. Whatever. All right, Van Gross is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display, monitoring, and something, talking to a runner standing nearby. All at the same time. He's an intense little man. You get the sense that he likes to look busy. I'm Van Gross. Make it quick. Business is good. Talk to me. You said you're a fixer. He still hasn't looked at you. He's going a mile a minute. Nothing for you tonight. Sorry. I'm doing a thing right now. Important thing. Talk to you later. Oh, hey, guy. One more thing. He covers his comlink for a moment, tilts his head your way, but you can see he's still staring at his hood. I'm a fence, too. If you got anything you need to unload, come see me. Okay. Don't need anything out of you yet. The wyvern's tooth. Don't need anything from there, I hope. Looking for a date? Not from you, sir. Alright. There's the piano. Go here. Is that the guy? Johnny Clean? Mr. What's his name? There's another guy. Looking for... Alright, Johnny. What you got for me, buddy? Johnny leans on his seemingly brand new mop and surveying the crowd at the Union. Hey, Johnny, I'm looking for a cherry-took coyote. Where's the safe house? Thanks for the tip the other day. Said I should go to the tip house, but I don't know quite where it is. Alright. Piano is a little out of tune. Check it out. Alright. But where's the guy? Where's the other guy? The Delilah guy. Did she say he was in here? By the stage. Nobody over here. Nobody. Alright, can we go in here? No. Alright. Maybe he's downstairs. I would assume, unless he's over here. When's your shift over? My lord. Nothing? Alright. What's this guy have to say? The hulking bouncer in the immaculate suit stands as impassively as ever. The absence of dust on his broad shoulders is the only real indication that the man ever moves. He nods to you when you approach. Evening, I see Coyote is back, looking a little worse for the wear. We have you to thank for that? Question mark. The having her back part, yes. I didn't rough her up, if that's what you're wondering. Paco and I tracked her down. If I had any reason to suspect... Oh, I picked... we didn't rough her up. If I had any reason to suspect that, you'd be on the floor. But seeing as you walked in together, I'm going to assume they had something to do with her being found. You have my thanks. Well, good. Couldn't stomach losing anyone else so soon after what happened to Sam. You feel protective over other people? Question. Yes? I guess it's your job to care. Just a big old sheepdog, ain't you? Not the comparison made of most trolls, but I'm happy to defy expectations. Mind if I ask you a few questions? Haven't minded so far. No, you haven't. Hear anything else about Sam's death? People are saying it was the Ripper, but people say a lot of things about what they don't know or what they don't understand. I know where I can find a fence. How long have you been working for Miss Kubota? Crawled in here after after I awoke. Crawled in here after I awoke. Okay. Miss Kubota took me in and gave me a job. I've been here ever since. I know where to find a fence. Do you have to pay extra for a manicure on hands so big? It's not quite the size they charged me for. It's the blood under the fingernails. I should be going. Catch you around. All right. So no more going up there, I guess. All right. Well, I guess we'll go play the piano. Anybody remember what the code was? GAFFC. Piano looks like it's been since the Union was built, but it doesn't look like anyone has played it in earnest for almost as long. Inspect the piano. Piano seems normal until you notice it is very rigid. Upon further investigation, it seems because the piano is bolted to the wall. A close look at the piano reveals skid marks indicating that the piano slides to the left. I wonder what happens if I play chopsticks. You're a natural. You should give up shadowrunning and become a touring pianist. Johnny does not look impressed. Okay. As you slowly peck out the notes on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the stairs into the Union Safehouse. If I knew anything about music, GAFFC, that might make sense, but it doesn't. I have no idea. I got nothing. Okay. The Dodgerpreneur. Yeah. The business lady, Miss Kubota, has combined everything a runner might need. And apparently not being able to read that is not a problem. Dr. Sarah Castle. Paco. Welcome. Well, thank you. What's this? No bunks available. Bullshit. She told me there was. Oh, this must be my stash. Okay. Secure. That's what's equipped. And I have nothing else. Alright, what about Paco? What's Paco got? Jazz. Alright. Basic med kit and nothing else. Very good. I still need to find that guy. Where is that guy? Is he down here? Score! Oh, there's her arm. Oh, I need to go talk to her anyway. Is that him? She's a quest lady. We'll go talk to her real quick. Make it quick. I need to operate. What the hell you got on your shoulder there, lady? Thanks for helping me back there. Looked like you could use a hand. Because she lost her arm. Whew. No worries. You should be okay now. We'll see. It's going to take years to work off this debt. Yes, it is. Okay, folks, I'm going to have to ask you to go to the waiting area. Watch some trivid or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Never said, blah, blah, blah. I have some questions first. Take it easy. We'll be here when you wake up. Who said anything about going to sleep? Just give me something to bite on. You're a tough kid, but you're not that tough. All right, let's take a look at your face. It's all screwed up. Leave it. Don't. No. Coyote, I earned this face by being stupid. I'm going to keep it. End of story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sticks the syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty-night. Alright. That goes back up. That goes over to my thing. Apparently Coyote is sleeping somewhere. I don't know who that is. Hey! What do you mean, no credit? David Fry, T.B. Gruberman. Let's go talk to Gruberman. Hey, guy. Theodore Buster Gruberman is a well-groomed orc, dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high, and tight, as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusk protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is a man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but is not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. He saluted. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers, calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and of course, price. Aha. Bunker Buster Gruberman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help? What exactly do you sell here? Well, it says firearms, ammunition, or ordnance. Why do you have to ask that? Let's take a look at what you got. How much money? 1,700. I could use none of that. Well, like scorpion, damage. It's all. What is cap? I wonder what cap is. Most common gun. Low grade pistol carried by most guards. SMG, shotgun. Street sweeper is also a shotgun. Makeshift homemade shotgun. Basic assault rifle that is surprisingly good. Damage 10, range 16. What have I got? Equipment, that's what I'm looking for. Damage 10, range 19, cap 24. I don't know if cap being higher or lower is good. I guess I'll have to figure that out at another time. Another place. What exactly do you sell here? Things go bang and Things that go bang in all shapes and sizes, plus other odds and ends on occasion. Consider me your own personal armory. All weapons are guaranteed to meet strict UCAS military spec or your money back. In addition, I can handle routine maintenance, repairs, and upgrades if you so desire. Upgrades, huh? And if that wasn't enough, I also teach a safety and instructional course every weekend. This week we're covering bayonets. Mark my words, they're making a comeback. Nothing right now, thanks. I got other people to talk to, like this guy, David Fry, too. Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in a chaotic patchwork of Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in a chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things you can't identify. In the eye of this techno-bit's storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists. And if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer, or anything gear you need. That doesn't make sense. What's a deck? You jack into the Matrix, or in the context of a run, when you jack into the local node of a facility you're in, the deck determines how many programs and ESPs you can carry and the firepower of your base Matrix attack. Decks have IP. When a deck's IP is reduced to 0, you get booted from the system, and it'll hurt. Okay, what's a program? There we go. A program in the Matrix allows you to defend your avatar against countermeasures and enemy deckers. There are a wide variety of programs for attack and defense at different power levels. As you progress as a decker, you can use more powerful versions of these programs. Alright, what's an ESP? Johnny, you want to take this one? Who's Johnny? Oh, Johnny. I didn't even see him standing there. Sure, when you infiltrate a facility on a run, you have a team. When you jack into the Matrix, you are all alone. That's where ESPs come in. An ESP is a highly advanced artificial life program, which, when you deploy it, manifests as another team member in the Matrix. Different types of ESPs have different abilities. Alright, what do you have for sale? Required data jack, required decking, data jack, decking. That looks like an ESP. Decking, blaster, those are all weapons. Medic. Alright. Creates an attacker. Export Security Program. ESP. Expert Security Program. That's what ESP stands for. But I can't use any of this because I do not have a data jack. Alright. See you later. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to our resident decker and my good friend, Johnny Clean. Hi, Johnny. While in the same overalls you saw him in upstairs, down here, leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables, and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was also once as hot and as invisible as the most infamous deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help, if I can be. How is decking used? Decking skill is often used just on terminals in the real world to get information, hack doors, etc. But occasionally a run will have the option for the requirement to go into the local matrix LAN of the facility you're infiltrating in order to gain access to the valuable information or control more important things in the real world. Alright. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? Nah, janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and getting out of systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the Matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside of a facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just part of me. Now it's just sort of part of me. Just sort of part of me. Alright. Was it true that you were the Echo Mirage? Let me take this one. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade, and he's been smart enough not to tell me. So he's sure as hell not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best let the subject drop. Fair enough. See you around. Alright, talk to that guy. Let's go talk to Eric. What's Eric got to say? Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help you keep you on the right side of the ground. Take a look. Show me what you got. Alley Punk, secure ninja clothing. Dodge, the tourist look. I'm in the stylish runner. Thermatized, same stuff that the guy had elsewhere. Okay. Upstairs, same thing the guy had upstairs. And Anon, this guy passes the bar. The edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only a half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Alright, good evening, young elf, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am Eiler Half-Dream. Mr. Half-Dream. That's what I'll call you. Or Yellow Eyes. I don't know. Perrin may be a good name for you with the yellow eyes. To ease your way through the Sixth World, I offer you the best magical foci, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Let me see what you have. Just because I want to be thorough and look at everything. None of which I'm going to use. Cheat casting, consumable spells, conjuring. What kind of consumables you got there, buddy? Fetish. Alright. Exit. Wasn't this one of my missions objectives? Meet all the black market vendors in the safe house. Did I not do that already? that guy, met that guy, met that guy. Met that guy. Who am I missing? The doctor, maybe? Whoa, back. Doctor? Doctor? And in Shadowrunner circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe the sawbones with a needle and thread. But in the case of the Union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The Safehouse boasts a fully equipped medical suite, complete with shamanistic fetishes, this six-world medicine for the highest caliber. Alright. The doctor herself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely, if not for the sprightly spirit perched on her shoulder like her own personal gargoyle. That's what that thing is. Alright. The spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even though the doctor's own eyes are buried in her charts. However, she does not look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Kessel. I understand that you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for that. I suppose you were the one who patched her up. Impressive work. No, Sheen. No worries. Now, fixing up her arm. That was a piece of work. You're welcome, Doc, and I gotta say, that was some work you did on her. Your talents may be going to waste down here. Yep, we'll pick that one. High praise for a simple arm swap, especially since you wouldn't let me repair her face, which is sad. She notes you eyeballing the facilities. I can tell you're surprised to see a full-service medbay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be. This is a Shadowrunner bar, after all. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up a practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as Dockwagon, but I'm the next best thing. What can I help you with?